What's going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 3 of Things I Hate. And I have two guests with me today, so why don't you go and introduce yourselves?
I'm a Serious Squid, also known as Ewan from last episode.
And Adam is here, also known as Adam. From no episodes, apparently.
Well, welcome you two. And, well, today our topics are kind of just generally rude people. And I think the first one we want to talk about is those kind of people that walk side by side on the pavement, and they take up the whole pavement and then they walk really, really slowly, and that really, really pisses me off. Just like, what do you two think about it? Like, seriously?
Yeah, I agree. I'll be like in school or something, trying to get to like my lesson. I'll be late. Group of like girls in front of me, all on their phones, and all like talking, all giggly. It's like, sure, you munters, like they're actually dogs. It's just like, why? So frustrating.
Yeah, and they walk so slowly. It's like, really, you're already late for lesson, and then you want to walk at like 2 miles an hour to try and get somewhere. It's flipping crazy how some people do that.
I mean, it doesn't bother me so much. It's just when they really, you know, they're always talking. Oh, the smell. You're behind them, and the smell. They're those people that get on the bus that you don't want them to sit next to you, and now you're behind them, walking at, you know, half a mile an hour.
Yeah, and you can't get
wherever
past.
you need to be, and you're just walking, and then you got to walk on the road, and you got to risk your life just to get past.
Yeah, that happens all the time when you got like mums with their prams and their stupid little ratty kids who like you know, running ahead and then stopping, and then the mums are there with their prams chatting away, and they're just like, you just want to like hit them, but then you have to be like, excuse me, can I walk past please? Or you just walk on the road and risk your life, like Adam said.
Yeah. See, the thing is, I'll walk on the road, and I guarantee they're all thinking, oh, what's he eat so much in a rush about? Oh, I could have killed one day. It's like, yeah,
you always feel like the criminal when you walk on the road.
Yeah,
but it's like, well, what else am I meant to do?
They're getting your way. It's always when you're late.
Yeah,
it's fine when you're not in a rush, but they're always there when you're late, and there's always lots of them. And they just hit, and then you walk past them, and as you're walking past, like you said, you can feel that they're talking about you, because, you know, you try to actually get somewhere. You've got somewhere to be, and yet, you know, they're just, we'll just take our fucking time.
yeah, they're just slowly making their way to wherever they've got to go. But that's like Sunday drivers. They slowly go wherever they want. Like, I mean, I don't drive, but when you like behind people, like old people who are driving really slowly on like a Sunday, and they're like not going anywhere, that pisses me off as well. But that's for a whole different episode, I think. Old people could be another topic. So the next thing we wanted to talk about was people who don't say thank you and please when they ask for things, and people who are like just generally rude for no reason. So what do you think about that, Adam?
Well, it's not so bad, you know. It's just, I don't see it as like a crime, I suppose many people do. It's just when it's something simple and you just want to thank you. It's like you want to be noticed by them. It's like, you know, I've done all this for you, and you just like they're throwing it back in your face. You need like just something to reassure you that they know, like trying like acknowledging your existence, I suppose.
Your voice is lagging out like crazy. Think on that in a second, but I kind of gathered that you were thinking that when you do lots of things, but then you just want that slight thing in return for doing lots of effort, and then they don't give it back to you. Yeah, that's annoying. And when you like open a door for someone, or like hold a door open, and then they just when
someone's in front of you, the slow walkers in front of you, they open the door, they all make sure all their friends get through, you're here right behind them, but they've kept you back, and then they don't even let you through the door.
Yeah, they've been walking in front of you for the past 5 minutes, and then they shut the door in your face when you try and get past.
You know?
Yeah.
Facebook people shouldn't. They need to have like you. I don't understand what goes through the heads. I really don't. You know, it's just common courtesy to say, you know, thanks or you know, sorry for shutting the door in your face.
Yeah, yeah. It's like they bump into you and they just don't say sorry, and you're like, well, really?
Instead they give you dodgies because you know they've bumped into you.
Yeah.
Like, what?
They're like, what's your tone? When you're like, what the hell are you doing? Oh, man, that's annoying. Okay, well, we got people who are blunt for no reason. That's something that really definitely annoys me. When you're talking to someone or you message them on Facebook and you're like, oh hey, how are you? And they're just like, hi. And you're like, oh, how are you? And they're like, fine. And you just don't get any response from them at all. And you're just like, why are you being so blunt? I don't get it. It's like, if you're in a bad mood...
I just see it as being a complete dickhead, to be honest. If I'm putting my effort in to talk to you and then you just fucking, you know, write back with something like hi or K. Like, no! What are you doing?
Fucking K, when you're writing a long message and then someone just replies with K. Oh, God. That annoys me.
It does.
You haven't spoken too much. What do you think about people being blunt?
Well, it's just the worst thing when you're actually expecting a long answer. And it's just, they reply so lazily, so frustratingly. Some people just deserve to get a punch. I'm sorry, just get someone else.
I know plenty of people who deserve to get a punch, man. Plenty of people.
For example.
No, we won't mention any names because...
I will.
No, we won't mention any names. I think everyone who, knows me and Ewan will know who we want to punch, so... Adam, you can name names if you want, but...
Nah, it's okay. It's just... It's not very nice. It's not a very nice world, I suppose. When, you know, you do put the effort in, and then all you get back is, you know, K. It's like, I, and then you try and, you know, you ask them what's wrong, and then I'm fine. It's like, well, you're not fine.
You're obviously not fine.
You know, so don't lie. Don't lie. There's no need to lie.
Yeah, you're obviously not fine, so just come out with it. You know.
Exactly. K, I will lie. K.
And that's kind of annoying when people are like, I think I mentioned this last one, but I don't know, fuck it, we're gonna say it again. When they they put on Facebook how they're like so depressed, but then suddenly you ask them what's wrong, how they are, and they're just like, oh, I'm fine, don't worry. And it's like, well, why did you post it, you attention-seeking little bitch?
Oh my
so
word.
Obviously purely for
my
attention.
Facebook is just contradiction. It's just, she'll say one thing this week, then next week it's bad to be doing what she was doing last week. Oh no, no, you can't do that.
Yeah, I know.
Or it's just I feel so ill, or you know, they talk about stuff that has been, you know, it's happened ages ago, but they just bring it back, and then people write, oh, that's okay, babe.
I'm gonna have to cut you off there, Adam, because the gameplay's just running out here. So thank you for joining us for episode 3 of Things I Hate. I hope you've enjoyed it. And you got any final words, you two?
Yeah, it's alright.
No? Nah. Alright then. Alright.
Wait, I have one.
Oh, okay then. What do you have to say, Ian?
Josh Jackson Beaumont.
Alright, well, we'll see you all later. Hope you have a great